Good morning and welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Rhonda.
And I'm known from Borger to the Badlands. I'm Chuckalicious, Chuck Williams.
And joining us this morning from Amarillo Convention and Visitors Bureau, Miss Hope Stokes. Lots of stuff going on in our community. She's going to fill us in. Happy New Year, Hope.
Happy New Year. So good to see you guys again.
See you.
Yeah.
Tell us where you're from exactly.
Me? Oh, I am born and raised in Amarillo. I am an Amarilloan at heart.
And you work for?
I work for the Amarillo Convention and Visitors Bureau, aka Amarillo's Tourism Office. It's the boot logo you see around the city. That is our tourism office.
And that is what I wanted to hear because my story is that over Christmas I went to Colorado and did a white elephant gift exchange. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but you put stuff in, a sack or a box or whatever, and it's like a game, and you can steal the present after somebody opens it. And so I did all Amarillo, all Texas stuff because I was in Colorado, and I was like, these people need to know. So I did. So I went to your website and I got the little boot stickers and all the stuff that, the tourism package that you send. And I put this all in a gift. I bought some armadillo bookends and put those in a gift. And it was like there was maybe 2 gifts out of the whole group that got stolen, but the Amarillo tourism package that I put together was the one that was sought after. Let me put it that way.
I love that. Hot commodity. That's what I like to hear. And whoever got it, tell them if they put the sticker on their car and send us a picture. If it sounds like you already have the bandana, we'll send them something special just for fighting over the Amarillo swag. So
yeah, and I took a picture. I put the sticker in the bag, but I taped it to the back of my car and was going to take a picture and send it to you, and I never did.
Oh, you did
but
get to that.
The guy that got it is actually from Canada.
Oh, wow.
Cool. We love it when we have an international person having Amarillo gear. So yay, thank you.
That was a pretty fun little thing for me to do. And I was interested to see how excited people or they would or they wouldn't be, and they were. So it was a good deal.
Well, kick off. Go ahead, Miss Hope. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted you. I just said that is great to hear. Sorry, David.
Oh, no, you're okay. You're quite all right. Well, the new year comes and we hit the ground running around here, and you've got a ton of stuff coming our way in the next couple of weeks. Fill us in on what's taking place around the community.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to put this into perspective, I checked our website yesterday and I had 68 events waiting to be approved.
Whoa.
So, and that's not just for this month, that's looking into the future, but that is a significant amount. I think everyone hit the new year and they're like, let's submit all of our events, which is awesome. So if you by chance have an event you'd like to submit, you can submit that to our website as well. But yeah, like you said, David, a lot of really great fun things going on. Of course, at the Civic Center, we have that Shenyun event happening tonight. That's going to be a really cool one. The Amarillo Symphony has their Beethoven concert coming up soon. There is a tattoo expo coming up very soon. That's going to be actually at the beginning of February, but I'm excited about that. We have Amarillo Little Theater coming out soon with their If and Then show. There's a monster truck show coming out soon. That is an exciting one. I remember going to see the monster truck shows with my dad growing up, and that's just something that's very nostalgic to me. So I was excited to see that on the calendar. All sorts of really exciting things going on. A lot of live music. Actually, even Golden Light is having a band there tonight. And so go to our website, visit Amarillo.com, go to the events, and you can see all the things happening. And yeah, get out, explore the community. Don't just stay at home. Maybe a New Year's resolution, a great one would be get out, do something you haven't done in Amarillo before, especially if you're local, and just kind of get to know your city.
Are we having to, I know one thing had to move because of the busted pipe at the Globe News Center. The symphony had to move. Are we losing any other things, or things are going to have to move to other places to accommodate while they repair?
So last time I talked to both the Civic Center, they're really on top of that. They're planning on having it ready to go by the next symphony concert, which is going to be the 20th of this month. So They've really been on top of that. That was a massive flood. I didn't realize how intense it was, but like I said, we have a really great crew at the Civic Center and with the city. So they have made sure to take care of that building. And like I said, should be ready to go by the 20th.
Yeah. It's a big flood when you can actually see the stain of the water on the outside wall
Right.
of the building. That's how bad
Yes,
it was.
it
Yeah.
was like a waterfall coming into that building. And so people don't know at the Globe News Center for the Performing Arts, when it got really cold, a pipe busted, not just any pipe. Those the fire sprinkler pipes
Right.
busted, which is probably the one you don't want to bust because they have an immense amount of pressure and they're in the ceiling, so they get everything wet. But like I said, they have gotten that taken care of and they're in the works to get that repaired right now.
Mhm.
Hope,
Yeah.
you made mention of Shenyun tonight, the pre-communist dance troupe from China. Is Amarillo going out for international entertainment like Shenyun? I mean, the Bolshoi Ballet, if that's still in existence, are we going out and really shooting for these top international acts?
Yeah, absolutely. I know at the Civic Center, if it will fit and the specs of our facilities fit the event, then absolutely they're happy to host them. So, yeah, I mean, as we grow, we're going to start seeing more international events like this coming through. And as we do some repairs to facilities, we will see even more coming through. So, yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of international visitors already. So,
Right.
not surprising to see more of these international type events coming through Amarillo. And I just expect to see more in the future.
Do we know, like, do you have like any kind of numbers on what is the most, or let's say, what's the biggest attraction here for international visitors?
Oh, Big Texan by
Yeah.
far. Easy
Really?
peasy. Big Texan Cadillac Ranch
Yeah.
are going to be your two that the international visitors are really going to come to do. But the Big Texan, absolutely. International visitors absolutely love Route 66. The Big Texan was originally on Route 66. So it's an icon. And Cadillac Ranch is also a Route 66 icon, even though it's not directly on it. So, yep, that's going to be the number one attraction by far for international visitors.
And it's ironic you mentioned Route 66. Just about less than a month ago, President Biden appointed Mr. Ware to the commission as we get ready to celebrate the anniversary of Route 66. You guys are in the planning phases. There are some things set. Can you give us a little peek, a little insight on what we're going to be doing and what are going to be some of the great things about that celebration of the Mother Road?
Oh man, David, you're getting me. You know I have a press conference on this tomorrow. I got
Give it
the
up now.
looks.
Give it up now.
I wasn't going to go.
Oh
I
man.
just want a brief little peek. I don't want it all,
We
just a peek. That's
no,
all
we
I
just
need.
want the scoop. That's what we want.
The brief there is a festival in works. Come to the press conference tomorrow and there will be more details on that.
Oh, heck.
But there's some really exciting events coming up that will be announced in the news very soon. We are planning the centennial for Route 66 is in 2026. Amarillo and cities along the route throughout the nation have already started planning different events to celebrate leading up to have a really big celebration in 2026. So more to come on that. I wish I could give you more, but I need people to come to my press conference, David.
I'll be there. I'll be there. And it takes part. Tell them where they can come out and hang out at that tomorrow morning.
That's going to be at the Big Texan starting at 9 a.m. So if you want to get the news before the news announces it, stop by the Big Texan. The public's welcome. We would love to have anybody who wants to come. So 9 a.m. tomorrow, we'll be announcing more details to come on this big festival, top secret festival we have planned.
Big news and going to be a great celebration, celebrating the mother load and lots of things to do in Amarillo. It bristles me when I hear there's nothing to do here. You're just not trying. That's the
Yeah.
answer. You're not
Just
something to
being
do.
lazy.
Well, there's so much and so many different things that you can do that interest you. And we can all thank Hope Stokes for that. She works hard to make Amarillo an attractive place for both visitors and for conventions and for business travel. They do a great job down there, everybody in the shop there at the Amarillo Convention and Visitors Bureau. Ms. Stokes, thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. It is always a pleasure.
All right. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Big Texan, big news for Route 66. We're going to take a quick break. We're back with more chat right after this.